Hi guys! Today we have a handstand conditioning kind of advanced session, but I've also catered it for more beginners as well. So most exercises I've given two different options, so you can do the easier or the more advanced option. Hope you guys enjoy this session. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Give this video a thumbs up if you do enjoy it, and let's get on with it. Before we do, let's just make sure you're warming up the wrists. So pause the video if you need to, and then we're going straight into the session. Today we're going to start with L-shaped shrugs on the chair. We have done these before, but we are putting our feet on the chair, walking the hands into the feet, pushing up for the shoulders, and then we are depressing and elevating, keeping the arms straight, and we're going to set of 10. In between we are going to do our usual supine position. You have got the option, if you're working on one arms, to go into the one arm supine position. Staying on your back, arms above the head, making sure that you're trying to flatten down the rib cage, pushing the ribs down to the ground, the back down to the ground, the arms above the head. If you're working on your one arm, just split the legs, this is very good with the chair, and then take the weight to one side, the arm out to the side. If you're just working normal handstand, obviously stay in that handstand position, both arms by the shoulders, and we're going to hold 30 seconds. So we're going to do 2 sets of each exercise, bit of a warm-up, get the activation going, a bit of proprioception going, and then we'll move on. Feet on the chair to begin with, walking the hands into the feet, pushing up for the shoulders, and let's go for 10 shrugs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep the arms straight just from the shoulders. 8, 9, 10. Coming down, and then into our supine position on your back. Either one arm progression or just a normal supine, arms above the head, pushing up for the shoulders, flattening down that body position, back flat down to the ground, legs squeezed together, feet squeezed together, and let's go for another 20. Breathe at the same time. Remember, short, shallow breaths coming from the stomach, not the rib cage, otherwise you open out the rib cage and that's the wrong position to be in. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax, and let's go straight into the next one. So feet on the chair, into our plank position, walking the hands into the feet, pushing up for the shoulders, a set of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And coming down, and then into our second supine position, onto your back, arms above the head, and go into that one arm position if you're working on one arms, otherwise just stay in a normal straight line. Holding for 30 seconds, making sure that you're still breathing. This is such an important exercise that you guys make sure you're doing when you're doing your own training. And we're going for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good job, grab a quick drink if you need it, and we're going to move on to a next exercise. Next we're going to move on to a back to handstand, kicking up against the wall obviously, and you've got 2 different options for this. Number 1, if you're kind of a beginner, you're going to go into back to wall handstand leg switches, like this. So you're kicking up into your handstand position, bringing one leg away from the wall and then changing in the middle, trying to find that balance point using the fingers. If you are advanced and you're working on your one arms, then we're going to go into a one arm progression against the wall. So you're kicking up into your handstand position, splitting the legs, taking the weight from one side, trying to get onto the fingertips on the other side, back to the middle, and changing to the other side. So you've got 2 different options, and we're going to do 3 sets of this exercise. In between, what we're going to do is we're going to go into our toe reaches, so on your back a little bit of core, reaching up to touch the toes. We're going to do a set of 15. Let's go for the first set. So kicking up, I'm going to start off with the leg switches, so pushing up for the shoulders, nice handstand position, bringing one leg into the middle, changing, trying to find that balance point for a second in the middle. 5 on each leg. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Coming down, and then onto your back for the toe reaches, legs up in the air, set of 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Relax, pause the video, quick drink, moving on to the next set. 3, 2, 1. This time I'm going to go into the one-arm progression, so 5 on each side. So take the weight onto the fingertips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and coming down into the toe reaches again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, and one more set. So again, quick drink if you need to, and then let's kick into it. I'm going to go back into the leg switches for my final set. And off we go. 1, 2, try and pause in the middle for a second. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Coming down. Last set of the toe reaches on your back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Good work, guys. So next we're going to move into either our handstand floats, or again if you're in your one-arm training, then you're going to move into a one-arm transition. For the handstand floats, feet on the floor, all the weight's going for the shoulders. We're trying to get the hips over the shoulders, and then back down. If you're doing your one arms, then what you're going to do is you're going to go onto one arm leg lowers against the wall. So walking all the way into handstand position, and then dropping one leg down, back into the middle, the other side, back into the middle, and so on. In between we're going to do another core exercise, so we're going to do our back extensions. Basically the most important exercise, back extensions and hollow. I'd say hollow rocks, hollow hold. So lifting up as high as you can, back down, up, down, up, down. So we're going to do 2 sets of this exercise. Whatever progression you want to do, whether you want to do the handstand floats or you want to do the one-arm progressions. I'm going to start with a set of the one-arm progressions. So walking the feet all the way up the wall into the nice handstand. Going to do 3 leg lowers on each side. So taking that leg down, try and keep it close to the wall, back up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, coming down. And then into our back extensions, a set of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax, and let's go again. This time I'll do the handstand floats, a set of 6 or 3 on the next slide if you're doing the one-arm transitions. 3, 2, 1, off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then onto our front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good work, guys. Next we're going to move into handstand press work. So you've got 2 different options for this. Number 1 is you're doing it against the wall. So you're starting with your feet straddles, head leaning against the wall, and you're going to press up and handstand and then back down. If you can't do that, then what you're going to do is you're actually going to go onto a high to low plank on the floor. So you're starting in a high plank, dropping down to a low plank, and then back up. So you're really focusing that core position, trying to keep it steady. And if you're more advanced, then you're actually going to do it freestanding. So you're going to have your feet straddled to begin with, coming up into our press, and then back down. So we're going to do 3, with a high to low plank, you're going to do a set of 6. In between, what we're going to do is we're going to do a V-sits, well, famous V-sits. We've done these many times, so you guys should be familiar with them. So arms reaching out to touch the toes, back down. If you can't do a V-sit, a tuck sit. Progression that you need to do, I will start off with the wall ones, and a set of 3. So head lengths against the wall, and then pressing up, nice handstand, 1, 2, last one, 3, and relax, and then onto our V-sits on the floor. So a set of 10, 1, touch the toes, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, relax, and we're going to go straight into the next set. So this time I will do the ones on the floor. Freestanding, a set of 3 again. Remember, if you can't do any of the presses, then just go to high to low plank on the floor, try and get a set of 6 done. So, 1, so I'm going to hit the wall. 2, last one, 3, and let's get into the V-sits. Set of 10, 1, touch the toes, arms all the way back, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And guys, we've got one more set to go, so pause the video if you need to, quick drink, then let's get into the last set. I'll do them on the floor again. 3, 2, 1, off we go. 1, 2, 3, last set of the V-sits on your back. 3, 2, 1, off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. Good work, guys. We're going to finish off with 2 exercises for this session. We're going to get into straddle lowers and straddle leg lifts on the ground. So starting in a straddle position, I'm actually going to go sideways on, and we're going to keep the back as straight as possible alongside the ears, lower the chest down to the ground, back up. We're going to do a set of 10 of those. Then we're going to get into straddle leg lifts. Again, legs in that straddle position, hands either side of the leg, 10 lifts on each side. And then changing to the other side. Make sure the hands staying flat in this position. We've got 2 sets. So let's start with the lowers, arms side the ears. 1 is a hinge at the hip, keep the back straight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then into the straddle leg lowers. Straddle leg lifts, sorry. Hands either side of the leg. Further the forwards the hands, the more difficult it makes it. Make sure the hand's staying flat on the ground, the chest is up, the chest is staying like straight, or back is staying straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax, one more set, so onto the lowers. So a really good exercise actually to work on that straddle mobility, which is really important when you're working your press work, so you can actually get that compression. So, arms side the ears, last set of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10, and then into the leg lifts. Hands either side of the leg. 1, 2, 3, keep the hands flat. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good work, guys. So now what I want you to do in your own time is I want you to have a 10-minute handstand play. So if you're working on normal handstands, kick into it, kicking into it, try and get that balance point, use the fingers, focus on that alignment that we just worked on. If you're working on your one arms, kick into a freestanding handstand, shift the weight from one side gently onto the fingertips, try and lift that hand off gently if you're at that stage, and then change your seat to the other side. I hope you guys enjoyed that session, you found it beneficial. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel if you're not already, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you for tomorrow's advanced flexibility contortion. Bye guys!